Welcome back to Grizz Vision here on OUGrizzlies.com. My name is Neal Ruhl. We're here with Jeff Tungate and Coach. A game against Wright State, huge in the standings. One of the things I like to say is you talk about the Horizon League play. It's a lot like being at a casino because your fortunes can change in an instant.
Well, it's been a crazy year in the league. There's no question about that. There's very few games separating a lot of teams. You know, right now we're at 6-5 and we're 2 games away from being in second place. So, you know, obviously it's a big game tomorrow against Wright State. They're an outstanding team. They're a high-powered team. They love to score the basketball. They scored 103 points the other night in the game, and at their place they scored 94 points against us. And so they're a team that really can put the ball in the basket, and they run an offense very, very similar to ours. They like to run the dribble drive, and they're very athletic, and it's going to be a great game. Should be an exciting one to watch, and should be a lot of points put on the board tomorrow night.
Are there advantages or disadvantages to playing a team that, frankly, when you look in the mirror, you see the same team?
Well, you know, unfortunately that mirror is a little bit brighter for them at their place than for us. But, you know, it's interesting in preparation because we're really preparing to play against ourselves in a lot of ways. But they did a really good job of getting by us off the dribble at their place, had a lot of uncontested layups, had a lot of dump-off passes for layups. They really like to get out and run in transition like we've been trying to do the last few games. So from a preparation standpoint, in a way you are playing yourself. But they're extremely athletic with some outstanding players. We got to do a better job defensively to keep the ball in front of us and make sure we don't give as many easy looks as we did at their place.
On the offensive side of things, do you feel a little more pressure knowing that you have to execute because, hey, Wright State's going to score the ball at a feverish pace as well, and you have to keep pace with them?
You know, I've said all year that our key to our success is defense. And, you know, when we get 3 stops in a row 6 times, our record is 11-1 now. So, you know, our whole key is defense. We don't have a standing to where when we score this many points or more, we're this, and when we shoot this percentage, we're this. The stat we keep is when we get 3 stops in a row in a game 6 times, we're 11-1. So for us to win tomorrow, we've got to stop 3 times in a row, 6 times in the game. That gives us a great chance to win the basketball game. So, you know, obviously we need to score more points than they do, but we got to make sure we get stops in order for us to win the game.
All right, fans can watch all the action on the Horizon League Network tomorrow. I'll be on the call, and Coach, we look forward to it.
Thanks, Neal.